I've always considered Gran Turismo 3 as the hardest game in the series. As a kid, I would always get stuck fairly early on in the simulation modes, either due to awful cars, no money, or skill issues. The smaller car list leads to less events and championships to tackle in the career mode, severely limiting your options and possible paths to take. Couple that with fairly low payouts from beginner races, and half of the affordable cars in the beginning being straight up terrible. And it's no surprise that it's pretty easy to get stuck in Gran Turismo 3. But over time, with repeated playthroughs, you begin to be aware of the common pitfalls, and typically manage to get a decent grasp over how to properly progress in the game. Which is exactly why I decided to challenge my knowledge of the game with another challenge run. About a year ago, I tried to beat Gran Turismo 3 without using the upgrade shop. And it went about as well as expected. This time around, I wanted to adapt a challenge run I've previously done in Midnight Club 3, which is to beat the game without buying cars. Gran Turismo games typically reward the player with all kinds of prize cars for completing events and championships. But are those cars enough to beat the entire game? Before we start, let's lay out some ground rules. First off, I'm restricted to a fresh save file of the simulation mode only. That means I cannot obtain extra money from playing GT Concept, and I am not allowed to obtain the Panos from beating all the time trials in the arcade mode. Every reward car must be obtained from the simulation mode without any outside help. Secondly, I will also try not to participate in any endurance races, as they give you fairly overpowered cars early on. And lastly, the challenge is considered beaten once I've triggered both in-game credits, which are seen after beating every race in the beginner and amateur league respectively. Going into this, I expected this challenge to be fairly difficult, but I don't think anything could have prepared me for how truly torturous the next few days were going to be. This might have been the most painful challenge run I have done this far in a racing game. And here's how it went. Alright, well here we are. Day 1, simulation mode, once again, 18,000 credits, and I'm not allowed to spend a single one of them. At least not yet. So I suppose the first thing we should do is get a license, because unlike in the challenge, the exact same challenge that I've done for Midnight Club 3 Remix, where we actually had to buy a starter car and there was no way around it, the Skin TC. Here, we can actually do the licenses, which in return give us a prize card, depending on how well we do. I think you get one for bronze, silver, and gold. Actually, no, I might be wrong. I think all bronze only gives you the license. All silver gives you a car, and then all gold gives you a car. I think that's how it worked in here. So if we want to actually start this challenge, it's not enough to just get bronze. I actually have to get at least silver everywhere to even get a car. Wait, they need to be all gold? Wait, you don't get a prize car with silver. Was that in other Gran Turismos? So I actually have to get gold everywhere. I don't think I've ever done that. God damn. Well, how hard can it be, Chad? Okay, that was too early. Oh, that could have been our first gold, damn it. I really thought you get at least a prize car with silver. But I guess that may have been another game. So just the act of getting a car is gonna be very spicy. Hey, look at that! We got our first gold, just like that. You know what? Maybe this is just barely doable. Okay. I think we're off to a really good start. That was actually the first try. You know what? I'm beginning to believe. This time there is steering involved. Okay, I can tell right away that was not good. Actually, you know what? We were fairly close there. Okay, that felt pretty good. Yeah, I think that might be gold. Let's see. Yes! There we go, another one. We're getting somewhere, Chad. Dude, I'm in my mojo today, guys. I'm telling you. And this better be a good prize car, by the way. Just want to point that out. Okay. First attempt. Yeah, room for improvement, but not too bad. Okay, kind of threw the car in there. It kind of worked. That actually ended up being better, but was it good enough for gold? Let's see. Ah! Just barely missed it. Okay, but that gives us a good comparison. If I can beat my ghost again, it'll be a gold. Dude, if that's... Oh god, where is he coming from? No! I was way faster at the end. There goes all the time save that we had initially. I think we had a better ending. I'm not sure if that's enough. I think it's an improvement, but I don't think it's enough. Oh, what? Oh, that blows. Now we have an even better comparison. Okay, I think we got it. Just keep it straight. Keep it straight and we got it. Yeah, there we go. Pretty spicy, not gonna lie. Only 3 more to go, let's go, come on. Come on. I never golded all of these legitimately, by the way. This is actually the first time. I remember playing this on emulator years and years ago. And I had a cheat where you can actually freeze the timer. And like that I actually managed to get all the golds. This is the first time I'm doing this legitimately. After this, you can't call me a fake fan anymore. Oh, once again, so close. Okay, that was weird. But it worked. I don't know exactly how, but that definitely worked. What? Oh, brother. Okay, next one. Next good attempt is gonna do it then. Wonder if cutting a little bit into the grass saves any time. Probably not. Wow. Okay. Sure. That was really good. Damn, alright. There it is. Another one. See guys, sometimes you gotta touch grass. Alright, 2 more. Let's go. Let's get it. Okay, I remember this license test being very tricky already. It's basically just blind corner after blind corner. And I think that's the key here, just staying on the inside. Yeah, right there. That's how you do it. Now only 1 more test. And standing between us and actually starting the career mode. Oh boy, almost took us an hour. Yeah, I saw some comments in regards to this test in particular. And I remember it being tricky. That was already really bad. I'm not even finishing this. Okay, I definitely clipped it there. I even failed. Oh boy. Okay, let's just get a run going first so we kind of have a ghost to orientate ourselves. So we need to shave an entire second off. Okay, so first step, just more on the inside there. Second step is honestly braking later here. Next steps, yeah, maybe not sucking for the rest of the... So that was better, but definitely not a whole second better. But better. Might already be good enough for silver, actually. Okay, maybe not. I guess it wasn't. Just got roasted by the game there. Yeah, don't bonk the rocks. Not really getting anywhere like that. Bonk the rocks. Don't bonk the rocks. Bonk the rocks. Don't bonk the rocks. Where am I drifting now? It's not a drift competition. But I need to somehow find 0.4 seconds. And I think they're mainly in the second half. Once again, late on the gas. I think that kind of killed it there. It was better, but definitely not gonna be good enough for gold. We got half of what I needed, almost. Dude, where did I get that grip from? And where's it now? You know what? This is already hardening me up for the 100% Gran Turismo 4 stream. I consider this good training. I got everything down, like the strategies. It's all about execution now. Okay, that was good. That was really good. That was really good. Okay, now don't dump this. I dumped it. Back! Shit. Oh man. Nope. Bonk. Whee! Shit! Damn it. Oh, what am I doing? Wow, that was really good. Okay, interesting. Unfortunately, I was bad. Nope. Ah. Frick. Ah, why am I doing that? Fuck. Frick. Ah. Ow. Shit. Where is my grip? Car. You understeery bitch. Well done. Too fast! And too furious. Actually, I'm not furious. I'm alright. Too slow to relax. It's probably more appropriate. I don't even want to know how hard the times they are on PAL, because apparently PAL times are even harder. 42.8 on PAL. What? How? Where do you want to scratch another 0.3 seconds out of this? That is ridiculous, man. Hey! After a long time, finally an improvement, but it's not good enough. Man, I better get the best fucking prize car of the entire game from this. Okay, hold up. We're still gaining. Hold up. Yes! Let's fucking go! Woo! That took 1 hour. That, my friends, was CBT. And now, after 2 hours, we can finally start the actual career mode. Lovely. Oh, brother. So what do we get? That has to be worth the effort. What do we get here? I get an MX-5 for this? All this pain and I get a car that I could have just bought from the dealership all this time. If it wasn't for the challenge. Bruh. Okay, I got this one. That one you actually can't afford, I think. Usually you can only afford this one. Now that I think about it, it's actually really good we got this Miata. You know why? Because that makes it possible for us to go into this endurance event, which can give you some really sick cars right off the get-go. I'm not gonna go in there just yet, but that is actually kind of nice. But you need the IA license for that. Okay, but I don't have to gold them. I don't have to gold them. It would be good, but I don't have to. Let's just start the fucking Sunday Cup, man. Boy! Alright, talk about a warm-up. This is relaxing now. this is now just chilling. I'll think twice about golding another license, man. It's obviously kinda like in the context of the challenge beneficial, but I'd rather do the endurance race before I gold another license, honestly. Alright, we're in the game, boys. We're finally in the game. Oh god, here comes the PTSD. We're back. We're back already. Hey, now I know how to do it quickly, though.
Fast as fuck, boy.
Nice to have this much money in the beginning of the game, though. Okay, I remember from this you get an AE86. We might use this one for the 80s Japanese car championship. But for now, let's just move on to the Clubman Cup. And I think for this one, I might already need upgrades. Maybe just one turbo upgrade should do it. But let's see. I'm just gonna try it as is. Hey, look at that. Would you look at that? Yeah, I think beating the PT Cruiser is gonna be a huge issue. Honestly, no, the more I thought about it, the thing is, it was so hard that I was expecting something really good. But honestly, Miata is this Miata in particular is a great starter car. Overall, you know, pretty quick, good handling. Like, this is actually a fantastic starter car. So you know what? I don't even mind. I had to do it, man. I'm pretty sure I did the exact same maneuver in my challenge from half a year ago. The exact same. It was with the exact same car too. The absolute disrespect, man. I mean, if it works, right? Okay, I forgot what to get here. Is that another Miata? Wow. That one we can probably sell, right? Unless that one's also from the 80s. Oh, alright. You can enter. I think that one's faster than the A86. At which point, I'm not sure if I still have a use for it. Now, you want to look at the power-weight ratio, and the lower the status, the faster the car is. Like, this one's a 7.2, and one's a 7.5. That means this one's actually slower. So the train was actually faster. Interesting. I mean, I don't have to do the 80s Cup right now. We can try to do more races with this one. Maybe it's fast enough for the FR Cup. Let's see. Yeah, that compressor's probably gonna tear us a new one. Honestly, we can keep up pretty well here. Much better than I thought. I think only a little bit of performance will do here. Honestly, maybe I can even do this without upgrades. Not that I have to. Currently, we're kind of doing another no upgrades run. But the car's just faster than whatever I had before, I'm pretty sure. I take back my modding from earlier in regards to this car. It's good. No, not again. Not this time. Yeah, exactly. It could have been way worse. They could have given me some actual garbage, right? Like a Vitz or a PT Cruiser. Then I would have been boned, honestly. What do we get here? Ooh. I think that 13 is also from the 80s. Oh, dude, that one's even faster than the Miata. So I guess the 80s championship is where we go next. Maybe the car can do it without upgrades. I swear I'm not trying to turn this into a no upgrades challenge, but I don't know. I feel like if we can save money, why not save some money on upgrades? Pretty sure I used it in the no upgrades challenge too. It might be possible, but oof, that looks like a pain. The thing is, it might have a better power to weight ratio, but I don't think it will have better handling. Yeah, I'll add some upgrades. Yeah, I'll add some upgrades. I think at this point we can afford it. Yeah, I think the racing chip alone is enough. We weren't that much slower. Ah, okay, I see. That's actually the tuned A86. It's quick. I think for the next race I wanna maybe add another upgrade or two. Nothing major. I think I'll get a weight reduction. Get some of that handling back, and honestly, I think that's gonna be it. Oh man, this has been a breeze mostly. This is really refreshing. Bonk. Wow, okay. This time the trainer actually falls on me for a change. I can do that too, my friend. In fact, I can do that better than you. Alright, what do we get here? Ooh, okay, that could be really fast. That is most likely our fastest car yet. Yeah, 5.7 is really good. We also still have the Spiders and Roadsters available. Oh god, we have one race on the test course. Let me do that one first, to see if the car's actually fast enough. Yeah, I think the Opel Speedster might be tricky. Yeah, I'll get some upgrades for the MX-5 now. Oh wow, you can't even put a turbo in. So we can only do engine tuning. I'm just gonna try to throw the car into the race, see what happens. Maybe it's already enough, who knows. Okay, so acceleration-wise, we're definitely doing better. I think we're already hitting top speed very soon, though. Oh, no, man, it has a 6 gear. Okay. I think the older Miata was 5 speed. So once again, good thing we have this car instead of the other Miata. Yeah, we're actually still increasing the gap. I think we're doing fine. Oh, I love Grand Valley in reverse because they changed the lighting for this one and it looks really good during sunset. Ah, that one was easy peasy. I could really use a front-wheel drive or all-wheel drive car by now. Wow, where have I seen that one before? Although yellow color I actually like a little bit more than the blue color, but I gotta keep this one, man. This is my prize car from the super hard license test. I'll just take the extra 5k, thank you very much. I think I'm gonna switch to the RX-7 now and see what I can do with it. But I think it needs a little bit of upgrades. Doesn't have to be anything huge, but I think from the Turbo Car Championship you also get a lot of money, so we can spend a little bit. Like putting a better turbo in here. Maybe that's enough. Let's see. Test course again? Come on, man. You're killing me. At least this time we have a faster car. Okay, yeah, we definitely over-upgraded a little bit. I mean, we said the test course race coming up, so it's a bit of a top speed run. Guys, it kind of bothers me how the hood scoop, can you say that? Is kind of off center. Like, it's not far enough on the side that I feel like it looks intentional, but it's also not centered, right? It just looks off. Get used to it. Okay. Sorry I brought it up. Let's speed this race up. Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. I can't be that sensitive with the analog stick. I can't, dude. Don't think I can win like that. Maybe. I just have to be more gentle with the analog stick. Okay, there you go. Oh god. Okay, I'm gonna use the turbo for the straights at least. Oh, this feels so slow now in comparison. Jesus. Made in heaven. Shoutouts to my JoJo enjoyers. Alright, let's see what we got from all this. You know what? I'm not even gonna complain. Because that one I think we can put in the lightweight K-Cup. This one. Although I think this one's kind of pointless to do because I remember you got this Mini here. It's not really the most useful car and also not really the most useful championship. But it is FF. It is front-wheel drive. This is our first front-wheel drive car. We could try to put it into the FF Cup. It will probably do really badly. Unless we add some upgrades. Let's see what the competition is going to be. There's a Lupo Cup car. Yeah, we saw that here, man. Even with upgrades, this is gonna be tough as hell. Oh, brother. I don't know. I don't feel like spending a ton of cash on this car. I think I'd rather try to do some other championships in hopes of getting a front-wheel drive car later. So we could try putting this one in the NA Cup. I'm not sure if it's gonna need more performance, though. Let's see what we have to deal with first. Yeah, those should be beatable. Another one down. How many championships did we actually manage to beat? In those, like, maybe less than 2 hours. We were just kind of zooming through most of them. Del Sol, huh. That's a front-wheel drive car, isn't it? I think we found ourselves a contender for the front-wheel drive championship. That one's definitely much better than the other car we had. Ooh, look at the power-weight ratio. 6.666. Devilish. I wonder if we can beat the Lupo Cup car with the stock car. We are getting closer thanks to the slipstream. Maybe we can do this without upgrades after all. Let's see. I'm actually surprised I can keep up with it, to be honest. Even get closer as long as I'm staying in the slipstream. And look at this. Okay, nice. We actually managed to do this without upgrades. Color me surprised. Which is actually good because the prize money here was pretty bad. And I don't think we get a good prize car from this either. Well, at least I didn't spend money on it. Okay. It's just free car, free money. You know, we can do the Vitz race with it though. Like, this one was completely impossible in the no upgrades challenge. 100%. But this time we can actually do it. And honestly, the money would be pretty good. I'll try to get some extra money out of the K-Car Championship. But I think for that one, I should probably upgrade the car a little bit. 2 horsepower, hell yeah. Honestly, turbo in and should do enough. It should do fine. This thing is actually really quick with a turbo and racing chip. Not bad. I think you get a Mini from this, which I don't think we can use for anything. Ah, nice color though. But selling this and the car I just used for some extra money is probably a good idea. I think the rest I'll keep for now. So either we start digging into the Amateur League, which I don't think is gonna go that well, or we unironically do the Vitz race. Like, it's 5 races that each give you 5k, plus some prize money at the end of it, and a prize car as well. It's actually really hard to see. Whoa. I wouldn't mind another upgrade, but honestly, nah. I remember how this game baits you. I remember these races get harder and harder as you go. So even though we can beat this one, doesn't mean we'll beat the other ones. So I think the next stop is gonna be tires. And maybe something else for horsepower, just to be safe. We get good money out of the championship. I don't need to cheap out on the car. Alright, let's enter the pain. Can't believe we're actually unironically doing this race. The pink bits. Because I have to, man. I don't have many other options anymore at this point. We'll mostly just boil down to what price car I get at the end. And I think I will allow myself to, quote-unquote, cheat. And reload save states until I get the car that I want. Because the alternative is just boring. Like, the alternative is just doing the championship again and again until I get the car. Like, it doesn't actually make it harder, it just makes it more grindy. And plus, using save states actually makes it harder for me, because that way I'm not earning that extra money that I'd get for redoing a championship. Okay, we're getting kind of clapped here for whatever reason. Well, this is a track that definitely favors top speed, so that might be why. Not a good first lap, but we're at least also close together. So I'd say there's still room for improvement. Slipstream actually helps us out tremendously here. Alright, now I just gotta keep it. Nice. I actually, like, after the first lap, I was like, not sure if we can win this, but I think we pulled through. Alright, that's it for the pink Yaris. Sorry, pink Vitz. I mean, I got some price money to... just 10k. I mean, I'll take it. Alright, let's see what we can get here. That's definitely another Vitz there. I don't want that. I think those are all Vitzes. I'm not wrong, am I? Those are all Vitzes. That one's pink again. Fine, I'll get the blue one. You can only get Vitzes here, man. The illusion of free choice, indeed. Wow, I mean, we did make stonks, so I guess it was worth it. But I need cars right now, not stonks. I guess we have to move to the Amateur League. And Amateur League requires we do another license. Bloody fantastic. I'm not golding everything this time, by the way. These I hated so much. This is the reason why I will not do these on gold. These here, and they only get worse later on. Like, these here you also have to do in the wet. And they get, honestly, god-awful. It's just like, what's the best strategy? You're just staying as close to the curb as possible? Or do you want to, like, deviate? Like, how do you optimize this? Like, I wouldn't even know where to start here. I'm surprised I managed to get a first try silver on everything so far, without even trying. Before I go to another license, I should probably research what cars to get from them, to see if it's even worth my time. We can just do the rally one, because that one's just easy, apparently. I've never done it, but I was told it's easy. Question now is just, what can we even do here? I think the first step would be the 80 Sports Car Cup. Nah, they're all fast here. I think a lot of these cars might be maxed out. And that S13, definitely maxed out. This thing is so bad. It's so bad. Even sports tires aren't good enough. Like, you actually need racing tires in this. Maybe even a better suspension because the body roll is insane. We can just get super slicks, right? I really hope that all these upgrades actually transform the car into something really good. Because that was all very expensive. Okay, so weight reduction, sports suspension, and super hard tires. I expect many great things from this car. Oh yeah, look at the body roll. It's completely gone. Body roll has disappeared entirely. Sweet. Actually, maybe there's still a little bit, but nowhere near as much as before. The car is not sliding anymore. Actually, it still is a little bit. This car is just garbage. I don't know why. It's kind of absurd. But I think now it might just be good enough. That's the best one we have right now, you know. It's not like I can just buy anything better. Dude, why isn't it MX-5 at first? I think we're now fast enough that war riding here makes sense, right? Oh, yeah, definitely. But hey, we managed to pull through. So we can do the same on the other races. I mean, this one should be somewhat easy because you can do this. Aha! What's that random cone doing on the road? Boom. Home run! Well, this thing still, despite the suspension, despite the weight reduction, despite the racing tires, it still feels like a boat. It's kinda absurd. Let's see if I can even get close enough for punt. That was terrible. But, good enough. Haha! Hell no. Look at the speed, dude. I feel like he's even faster than before. Ridiculous, man. Oh, okay, well. That was so tough, man. It was only because of this car. I really hope I get something better from this. I don't want to continue using that car. I really don't. Let's see. That's a tuned R32. Yeah, that might definitely be better. Also, this is the first four-wheel drive car we have. Or all-wheel drive. But now I can finally do this here. Like, this one is already fast and has basically access to all the upgrades. So I think you can actually get an absurd amount of power out of this thing and performance. Curious to see how far we can take this car. Oh, true, the car came back to us, by the way. I mean, it's not the exact same one. This is obviously the Nismo. But we were struggling so much in an R32 in the B license, and now it's come back, sorta. A juiced up version to help us out with the rest. Talk about irony. This car could possibly already beat the first GT World Series. Because that's mainly just rally cars on road tires. And I also think that this car can keep up, given the right amount of upgrades. I'd say that's definitely in the books. We actually have over 100k now. Nice. You can go ham with the turbo. If you get the stage 3 one in. 690,000 horsepower. That is certified nice. And honestly, I think at that point the car is already fast enough. But I think we're building a bit of a monster here. We could do the next four-wheel drive championship for now. And this is the car right now without any turbo upgrades. Like, not even the first one. It's already really fast. So I think we got a breadwinner here. Evo. We could actually do the Evo championship with this thing. I hate the color, man. That is such an ugly color. But there's an Evo championship here. Question is, do we need to? Not really. I think we're gonna stick with the Skyline and just do other stuff. Are we gonna go ham with this thing? I mean, what's stopping us? Why not? Let me check the power to weight ratio. I think before it was 3.4. Now it's 1.6, okay. That's actually a race car level. Let's do the turbo cup here. 15k from these? Wow, okay. Getting our money back. Oh! Are we switching cars again? How long are these races here? Let me just start one to see what kind of lap count we're dealing with. And depending on the lap count, I will change tires appropriately. This is just 2 laps. Okay, then we're putting racing softs on, like the super softs. Unless they're really expensive. How expensive are they? Okay, they cost me like half my money. But honestly, probably worth it. We'll definitely get that money back. Yeah, fuck it. Alright, let's go. First big goal of the challenge. Holy moly, we're actually really fast. Yeah, those are mostly rally cars in the GT World Series. And yeah, I think this Nismo Skyline might be woefully overpowered already. But this is like the big hurdle in the game, or like the first big hurdle. Getting hold of a car that is able to beat all these rally cars in the first GT World Series. And this one can do the job tenfold. Like, we're straight up speedrunning this here now. Alright, there we go. I think that is the Gran Turismo World Championship done. Let's select a prize car. What can we get here? Don't give me the Miata, man. Ugh. No, I refuse. Celica? Tempting. Let's get the yellow Evo for the memes. None of these actually have any value, I think. Yeah, there you go. GT World Championship. The first one is done. Hog, gold, everything. Let's see if we can take the Mines Lancer Evo into the Evo meeting. Let's see if it does well enough. Eh? Oh, it doesn't count? It doesn't count! But it's an Evo! What do you mean? What a scam! Let's just continue the Skyline grind. Okay, I think we got another choice here. That's an RX-7. That's probably an FTO up there. That's a wagon. I think that on the other one is a Subi as well. I think I'll go with this one because there's a Boxer Championship, right? Unless I go for the other Subi. Oh, whatever. Let's go with this one. Let's take the funny wagon. Okay, watch this Corvette C5R get completely clapped. I say the low traction on this car is kind of fun. You can drift pretty well with it. Yeah, the C5R is really fast. But yeah, no chance against our 900 horsepower Nismo Skyline. I think it's just so overpowered. Couple extra laps and we will probably lap the rest of the field. Hog. We want to get the race car here. I know there is one. And we want it. No, I don't want a fucking Audi TT, man. Are you drunk? Hey, there we go. Ooh, in red. Dude, that looks nice. That's a nice color. So we can either switch to this one, or we can continue using the Skyline. But that it actually has more horsepower with the stage 2 NA tuning. And since it also has better aero, I assume this one's now way better. But hey, the Skyline carried us hard through a lot of races, so shoutouts to the Skyline, man. I don't even think we necessarily need to do this, but I'm gonna do it anyways. We might get a good car here that we can use for another championship later down the line. Like, with this challenge, I'm really taking all the championships I can get. Like, whatever I can do, I will do. Because we definitely don't have access to everything. Alright, this thing is way faster than the Skyline. Yeah, this is way faster than the Skyline. Oh boy, yeah. We found a new main car. Especially this time, this one actually has grip. This one is grippin' and drippin'. Monaco, I don't think we've been here yet. Also really rare track. You don't really see this too much in the simulation mode. They use this one very sparingly. Another one down. Hog. See what we get here. I think it's an Elise up there. The Vertigo Race Car Mini is completely fucking pointless. We already established that the Vertigo Race Car is slower. Honestly, I don't think I can use any of these. But maybe the Elise just so that we have something different. I don't know. Actually, I don't think we have an MR car yet. I don't even think I need to do the MR races, but it's nice that we have access. I think I need another license. Fuck. Hey. Here we are. I almost missed you, Complex String. Nice to see you again. I missed it here. Feels like coming home. I never ever want to grind the gold here. That is such a pain in the ass to grind. Love this track with all of my heart. Please more, yes. Our first international license shall be enough for now. Actual race cars as opponents this time, but ours is massively spiced up. So I think we got a solid chance here. I think the no upgrades challenge, this one was way too difficult. And an upgraded Camaro race car, but this time we had the stage 2 NA tuning, so we are much faster. What do you actually consider the end of the game? Like, what's the final championship that triggers the credits? Because I think we might be ready enough to tackle it, or at least ready enough soon, and able to get a car that can do it. Dream car championship for amateur. Okay, that's the goal then. Okay, let's see what we can get here. I always expect a bunch of DTM cars, and I think a roof up there? The Beetle. Actually, with that one, we could do the Beetle Cup, right? But that's probably the car to get here. The Astra. Let me take a look at the others. The Beetle Cup probably will not give us anything of value, though. It's kind of pointless, I think. But then again, isn't an Astra also pointless? Considering we have the Camaro. Well, we can agree that the Astra is pointless, right? That one's probably just going to be slower than the Camaro I have right now. I can't really participate in anything. Okay, fine. Let's keep the Beetle. I guess it makes sense for that. I think we can just tackle all the big events now. But the ultimate goal is the Dream Car Championship, right? What kind of opponents can we expect here? Let's watch the preview. We can totally beat these already. That is not even a question. But clearing out all the events in the Amateur and the Beginners League is tricky. Because I still don't have certain cars. Like, I still don't have a TT. I could have gotten a TT earlier. Just want to point that out. But that's already gone. So I'm not sure if you can complete all the events because of the simple fact that I don't think you will always get a proper car for all of the requirements. So that might be a problem. I think professionally we're just gonna ignore entirely. Unless we also want to do this GT World Championship, but to me this is all bonus here. Completing all of this takes fucking ages. I think what I personally would like to do is knock down both Gran Turismo World Championships and then maybe the Dream Car Championship. So let's do that. A very nice car indeed. Although I will still say I think we can probably find a better one somewhere. How are my tires already dead? Oh, I'm still on the super softs. Yeah, let's not do that. Get me out of here. After 15 seconds, tires were already yellow. We should probably change the tire compound. Whenever I do a no spending run in this game, yikes. I don't know if I want to do that. Without spending any money is like the non-plus ultra challenge, right? Like, not buying cars is one thing, not buying upgrades is one thing, but not spending any money. It kind of combines these two challenges with one another. And honestly, combining these two sounds insanely painful. I'm not sure if I'm up for that. 100k extra. All right, let's get a price come. Something's telling me it's gonna be something nice. Yeah, that's definitely GT1 on the right there. I think that's the desired car. Man, imagine you get this, man, instead of the GT1. I'd be so pissed. Ooh, that one's nice too, though. Sylvia? Nah, I know what I want. Yeah. GT1. This one should be even faster. Let's see the oil on the Camaro first before I switch over. That's kind of bad, but I think the paint is actually way worse. Like, there are 0 reflections on this thing. And now they're back. Let's see what we can do in terms of tuning here. You can put stage 4 turbo in. How much horsepower? This thing already has 500 horsepower. How much do you think this is? Yeah, okay, dude. It's over 9,000! Actually, the Camaro is already over 9,000. But hey! Time to do the last event here, and that at least completes the main goal of the challenge. This one should be even easier. Like, now we have a faster car with slower opponents. Man, this car is just clapping cheeks. Especially, this one's also MR, right? Which would mean that I don't even need the Elise anymore. We can just use this one. Okay, here's my game plan. Okay, I'll skip this event. And we're gonna do the test course at max speed. That's my game plan. Zoomies! 5 laps on the oh, ow. 5 laps on the test course would take forever, but not if I play like this. Oh man, this is impossible to control though. Just wall ride. There you go. There you go. Just fuck. Whatever. Bonk, 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 bonk. Hey, that actually works. Man, this feels like F-Zero, dude. This feels like a shit post. Just add a title on the top. Yeah, something like cry about it or cope or something. Alright. Easy win. Okay. We are exactly 10 points behind the S2000. There's a chance that the S2000 wins the next event. There's also 7 laps. Fuck. There's a chance that the S2000 wins the next or this final race and we're tied for points. I'm not sure what happens if we're tied for points. Let's see. Fuck. Okay, then we have to drive it. Get the S2000 to 3rd or lower and then quit the race. Really? Does that work? Okay, it is now in basically dead last. Ah, it's still finished. Okay. Never mind. Okay. Hey, easy peasy, man. Easiest race of my life, dude. Oh, fuck. I forgot to save. I saved too late. I hope I can still reroll. Oh, no, dude. No! Okay. What could we realistically get here? Doesn't look like there's anything too important here. Nah, it's whatever. Actually, this car is nice, but I want to get the car that I can actually use. I don't know what all of them are, but I don't think I could use any of these here. Okay, so that's that. That at least completes the main goals, which is kind of nice. Now we can maybe consider doing everything in these first 2 leagues. And yeah, we can, for example, just jump into the beginner MR challenge with this thing. That is beyond unfair. That is disgusting, actually. So we can basically just speedrun everything now. Man, imagine you're at this, like, little beginner's race here. You know, you pull up in your, I think, what are the others driving in your MRS on your speedster, trying to get a foot into the racing world, and then there's just this douchebag that pulls up in a GT1, just destroying everyone's dreams and hopes. I love this, man. Well, a win's a win. What can I say? Yeah, let's switch back to the Camaro for now. Okay, let's see what we get here. Oh wow, that one sure looks familiar. Ooh, anonymous gifter gifting a sub to Camaro. Yeah, I'm sure that guy will tune in eventually. But we can do the Beetle Cup. Don't even think this needs any upgrades. I mean, I could give it. And honestly, money is not a problem anymore. I can just max out everything that I use. Now we're upgrading this to full racing, man. Probably a bit excessive what I'm doing here. But once again, we have money, and what else am I gonna spend it on, right? It's not like I need to save money to get some cars later on. Like, no. All this money is exclusively for upgrades. Oh, they're all cup cars! Okay, then in that case, I'm glad I upgrade maxed out, yeah. See how the car's bouncing? What the fuck? Why is the car doing that, man? Why is the car bouncing away like that? Okay, there we go. War ride initiated. Can we win it? Dude, they're also wall riding! Fuck off! Yes! Even the Poland's were wall riding, man. Let's see what we can get here as prize cars. I don't expect anything super wild. Yeah, that's just more Beetles, man. Bruh. Really? Thanks, game. Oh, sorry. We need the proper ambience for this. There we go. There we go. This thing is good. This thing is good, man. Okay, I've had enough. I can only do 1 lap of this, guys. I'm sorry. Look at this fucking thumbnail, man. Huh? That is. That's the actual... Actually, not even. That's still an Evo 4. So we have a yellow Evo 4 and a yellow Evo 6, but not a yellow Evo 5 like it is actually in the meme. Damn it. I think at the moment I'm a bit locked when it comes to beginner league. Because I still like an Audi TT, I still like a Mercedes. Mercedes would probably not actually get able to get. I still like an Atezza, still like a Type R. Rest is fine. I think there's a bunch of challenges I could do here. Like the MR challenge, I think I can go back into my the GT1. But depending on where you can obtain certain prize cars, this challenge may or may not take a lot longer than anticipated. And I'm still going back and forth whether or not I want to actually go through with it. So the hierarchy is doing professional events. If I can't get a car from a professional event, we do an endurance event. If I can't get one from an endurance, we'll redo a championship. That's kind of the hierarchy. Yeah, getting the panels through time attack is banned. It's really the only hard ban. And honestly, at this point, it doesn't really help us anymore. I don't even need it. So in here, we still need to do this. Do I need specific cars for this? No, okay, so that's just a given. Do I need something Japanese? No, okay, so this is also just a given. These two are just easy. For this, I need a TT. For this, I need a Skyline. Interesting. I don't know if I have one. Let alone one that's fast enough. Oh yeah, true, I do have an R32, you're right. So that one we could do, yeah. Once again, Mercedes, Altezza, dude, it's just the same shit again. it's just the same issues again. Let's see if we can lap someone this time. Oh yeah, I think it's possible. Oh yeah, definitely. Come in. Let's see if I can lap everyone. Oh yeah, definitely. Oh, how cool is that? GG, man. Wrecked. So this NSX, for example, right now is actually completely ahead in the competition. Like, this car has the most amount of points after me. And so what I can do now is I can actually try to slow down that NSX and make it so it lands in last place. And that way the NSX gets basically no points from this race. And the goal is to basically split up the points rankings so much. Yeah, there we go. Split up the points rankings so much that you can skip an extra race. 5 head. So the NSX earlier had, I think, 32 points. And now it only had 33 because it finished last, technically. And if you apply that strategy by always keeping the leader as far behind as possible in the point standings, that way you can probably skip 4 events instead of just 3. Yeah, there we go. That should do it. That's how you do it. Save state, I forgot. Fuck. Okay, whatever I get now, I have to live with it. Okay. Thank God. I actually needed a GTR for the GTR championship. I'm not sure how fast the other one would have been, but surely that one will do the trick. Let's actually do that right away. So we can add a stage 3 turbo for 800 horsepower. Okay, this is just silly, man. Yes, dude. Oh boy, that thing is gonna be borderline uncontrollable, I can already tell. I mean, it is 4-wheel drive, so maybe, let's see. I mean, look at this, dude. Like, those are just basic GTRs in here. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that is actually as fast as the Camaro. Man, this car looks good, though. I don't think I ever used this one. Oh, this is fun. This car is great. Now, this game really did not have many cars, but the cars that it did have were really cool. Especially, like, all of these special tuned versions like this one. I don't think you get those in modern Gran Turismos anymore. Like, they kind of started to get rid of all these special tunes. Same with Forza, man. Like, what are they doing? This stuff is so cool. Wouldn't mind using this thing for a little bit longer. And I mean, I could, but wouldn't make too much sense. I should just stick to the faster ones. But that could be another interesting challenge, right? Can you beat a Gran Turismo game without race cars? Or with only road cars? That does sound like a fun challenge. I think I'll do that at some point. That sounds really fun. This car will always feel familiar now. I used it for a thumbnail, man. Once again, cool car, but we can't use it for anything. Okay, well, we have to do this one too. No way around it. Another long boy. But it's fine. As long as I mess with the opponents enough, we only have to do 6 events. This car's super progress, man. It has carried us so hard in this entire challenge, honestly. Such a close race between all of these cars, and I'm just here cruising. Straight up car train over there. Now, they're all JGTC cars. Sadly, none of them that I can use, I think. Amateur American Championship for the Audi TT. So we have to do this one again. Okay, I'm glad all of you guys remember. I don't even remember what I got here as a prize car. Like, what I took here. And if it was something that I actually ended up needing. I took the Camaro. Okay, honestly, the Camaro was the better choice at the time. So that wasn't really a dumb decision. So I think no matter what, you'll have to do this championship twice. Can actually get some cool cars here. I think up there, that's a RX-7. No idea why you get Japanese, where you can... Like, what are these prize cars? This is the American Car Championship. And there are, as prize cars, there's 2 Japanese ones and 1 European one. That actually makes 0 sense. There we go. Okay, with this one we will probably have to max up because we actually need to use it for 2 championships. Even the most minute details here. Oh wow, the top speed is really bad. Yeah, that sports transmission really gimped the top speed. But honestly, if the tracks aren't top speed heavy, that might be a good thing. Dude, it's all Audi TTs. What is the point of this? The same color too! The same color! Wow! Thanks, game. Lovely. I love that Audi so much. I wanted an exact duplicate. Thank you, video game. Okay, well, let's do this one then. But it looks like, honestly, the opponents don't even feel that much faster than from the beginner league we were at. I mean, maybe they're able to keep up a little bit better, which honestly might be down to rubber band. But considering this is a completely maxed out Audi TT, they don't have a chance. I really expected this to be much harder. Fair enough, I'll take it. Okay, if the only car that I can win here are once again just Audi TTs, I'm gonna be really mad. Man, look at the cake on that trophy. Look at the cake on this guy. Damn, look at that. Look at that butt crack. What is that? What is that trophy, man? Look at that. He got cake. Okay, maybe we can get something here that's actually useful. Audi S4. I don't think I can use that for anything. Let's see what the rest is. It's not the Audi S4. Are those all Audi S4s? Nah, surely not. Oh, you're joking. They're all Audi S4s. I hate these championships, man. I hate them, man. Okay, we can definitely not use this car for anything, I'm pretty sure. Let's at least get it in a nice color. Yeah, that is a color. I'm just gonna settle with this. How do I get my hands on an Altezza again? Does anyone remember? Vitz Pro. Fuck. My beloved. But if it's the Pro Championship, I think I'll have to max it out. Never thought the day would come where I would actually complete the Vitz Cup in the Pro Championship, but here we are. Am I missing anything? I don't think I am. I think 300 horsepower is kind of as far as you can push it. I'm definitely skipping the special stage route 11. I'm not doing like 10 laps on this. Forget about it. The one on the test course we can at least speed up. How long are these? Dude, they're 10 laps each, dude. I'm doing these races on 2x speed, man. Who came up with this, dude? This has to be the worst championship in the entire game. Dude, performance-wise, I can't even keep up, man. Like, they're way upgraded. Actually, they're all on super softs. Is this worth my time? Is kind of what I'm asking right now. Like, I love this game, but the professional league in general is terrible. Either that or Laguna Seca. Dude, I'd rather do the Laguna Seca endurance race. How long is that? I mean, yeah, sure, I'm not driving optimally because I'm using 2x speed. Like, sure. If I played at regular speed, maybe I would be able to keep up better. But man, ain't no way I'm doing this at regular speed, dude. Oh, they're pitting. There we go. They're starting to pit already. Yeah, honestly, I need 2 pit stops. Otherwise, I don't think I'll be able to beat them. I go into lap 9. Either they pit this lap or it's over. Yeah, none of them pitted. So this was a waste of time and money then. Alright, very epic. So Laguna Seca Endurance is the alternative then, if I want to get an Altezza. Let's see what that's about. I can just take any car. Like, we also get more money out of this. Like, let's just jump back into the GT1. I honestly never did any of the endurance races in this game. The only endurance races I've done is the Roadster Endurance, because that one's fairly easy and you can do that one fairly early. And this one because it requires 0 brain activity. Those are the only ones that I've done. I've never done like this one, for example. Yeah, we can definitely beat all of these opponents. It's 90 laps. Okay, yikes, dude. The Yaris race would probably take just as much. 90 corkscrews. Sounds painful. We can do the math here. How long this would take. I think 1 lap is 130. And then we just multiply that by 90. 90 seconds? And that's conservative here. Time is 90 laps. So 8,100 seconds. If we divide that by 60, we'll be here for over 2 hours. No, I refuse, man. I'm gonna bite the bullet. I don't wanna do this. This is not fun. I'm buying an Altezza. This challenge is garbage, man. I hate this challenge so much, dude. Yeah, exactly. I still have to buy Mercedes anyways. I'll fail the challenge anyways. There's no point in doing this. So this one I bought, this one I bought. I think I only need a Type R. FF Pro. Okay, you know what? That might be possible. What's the fastest front-wheel drive car that I have? I think we'll go with the Beetle. Especially after an oil change, this one probably has more than 400 too. So yeah, we got pretty far in the challenge, which I'm really proud of. I did all of my initial goals. My initial goals were just beating both the GT World Championships and then also the Dream Car Championship. Like, that I've done already. Now it's just all about getting to the game credits. Like, this is once again 10 laps, but at least this time around, number 1, we are in a faster car. Number 2, it's just 3 events. But there's a reason why, you know, whenever I come back to this game, I never touch the professional league, and this is exactly why. It's just not interesting. Like, you've already seen all the tracks a million times, you've seen the cars a million times, and then you just do everything again, but like twice as long. So for anyone that is interested in replaying the game, just ignore this entirely. Ignore the professional league in its entirety. Maybe you do like one event near the end, if you so wish. But honestly, there's no harm in just skipping this. And honestly, the professional league is probably the reason why I will never 100% complete this game. I think starting a new playthrough will always be more interesting than grinding all of these events out. But hey, at least we only have to do one event in here. Well, this is only for 10k, what a joke. So I'll try doing these at 2x speeds, just so that we have to only spend half as much time here. This is grindy. We can actually get to the relevant stuff. Yo. But after this we have Côte d'Azur. I'm not sure how reliably I can do that one at 2x speed. Ugh, this at 2x is so awkward. Okay, so we have a lap time of 2 minutes. Since the race is being sped up by 2 times, we can basically half that, meaning we'll only be spending 10 minutes. Oh god, this is not 10 minutes, man. So the Beetle passed me here, but I think that Beetle is gonna come into the pits eventually. At which point, I think we'll pass it. Okay, as a side note, if I lose this race, I will buy a Type R. Just wanna point that out. I'm not doing this again, and I'm not doing this at full speed. Going into the pits now? No. No, it isn't. Dude, is that Beetle gonna pit, please? We've all been driving for 15 minutes. I don't think anyone has gone into the pits. If the Beetle does not pit this lap, I'm fucked. Come on, man. I need that text coming up now that car went into the pits. It has to go into the pits, man. There's no way. No freaking way. It actually did not go into the pits. You are kidding me, man. You are actually fucking joking. Maybe, for whatever reason, the Beetle will still drive into the pits on the last lap. Maybe. That is major copium. Major fucking copium. But maybe, just maybe, I can still overtake it as it goes into the pits. Surely. There's no way that fucking car went throughout the entire race without pit. Like, we're on Monaco, man. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god, dude. Unfucking believable. I cannot fucking believe it, man. I hate this game, dude. Oh my god. I love this game, but fuck this challenge, man. This has easily been my least favorite challenge I've ever done. So we just pissed away all of our time here. How long did that take? Half an hour or longer? For nothing. They all pitted on both races before, and this time they decided not to, despite us being on Monaco. So it was easily the longest race. Give me the NSX and go fuck yourself. Oh my god, man. Max that motherfucker out and let's just finish these events. I'm so done with this challenge, man. Never ever do this challenge. Never. This was painful from the moment we started it. The moment I realized I had to completely get gold on every single license test in the B license, that should have already been a warning shot. That was already the game warning me that this challenge was gonna be nothing but pain. And I decided not to listen. So not even is this challenge just impossible because you can't get your hands on a Mercedes. Even if you wanna complete this game with as little cars as possible that you bought yourself, it is absolute torture. Getting your hands on a Type R or an Altezza is just pure pain and nothing else. Never ever do this challenge. Well, let's just complete the last few events that exist in this game and bury this challenge, man. Trying to crash the game with the scooter glitch. Yeah, that seems like good riddance. 10 scores, hey. Sounds like another 5-time speed race. Brrr, another Mercedes, who would have thought? Yeah, see, I could get a Mercedes as a prize car. All I needed was another Mercedes. Bloody fantastic. So now we're actually doing the last event in the beginner league. After this, we have actually gotten a gold medal everywhere, which should trigger the first set of credits. All right, Altezza race. Technically, I didn't need to buy the Altezza for this, yeah? All right, so that's like 1L I'll gladly take. That's the only car that I bought that I didn't technically need to buy. Oh yeah, also the Type R, like the NSX we had earlier, because I do not accept that loss in the FF Cup there. That was complete bull. That's 2 cars I bought that you don't technically need to buy for this challenge. There you go. Simulation mode beginner complete. And all I get is an Evo. Not even a yellow one. Come on, man. All right, there we go. That is... first part of this challenge done. Sadly, it really is not possible. It is really unfortunate. You can't actually get to these credits without buying a car. Same exact events we're missing here. They're actually all right next to each other. We'll play amateur and professional race in the future? Hell no. I mean, we're on the brink of completing all the amateur races for the second ending. But all professionals? Dude, I'd rather cut a finger off than doing all the professional races. Can we watch that? No! Pretty sure that's TOS. 7 fucking laps? Why? What were they smoking, man? Dude, if I get one of the errors, I'm gonna be pissed. Okay. See, now this would have been a good Altezza to use. Wish I could cut that one from somewhere, but no! Alright, silver arrows are next. Okay. A lot harder to pull off at 2 times speed. Honestly, doing this at 2 times speed is more fun. I will say that much. Like, I feel like I've played the game long enough. I shouldn't be stuck with slow cars anymore. So 2 times is actually more entertaining. I hate to say it, man. Like, the pacing just improves drastically. What are we getting here? Ah, great. Would have loved to have this car earlier. Fuck, this challenge is breaking me, man. Alright, final one. The Type R meeting. This is actually the last event that is left here. And then we're actually done. I'm so ready to move on, man. Dude, they're gonna troll us again with Côte d'Azur. This time I'm checking first. If this is anything more than 5 laps, I'm not doing this. It's again 7 laps. These trolls, man. They were trolling hard. I'm doing special stage round 11 because I know that's just gonna be like 4 laps again. Not this time. I'm not gonna be trolled again. Oh, did you see how I managed to bounce? I managed to balance the cone on top of the car. Oh, that was... I wish I could have seen that at full speed, man. The cone juggler. Alright, now this right here is actually the last race we will do for this challenge. We will skip the last event because we don't need to do it. So this right here is actually the final one. Holy crap, am I glad. Ah, man, finishing this game is... It is certainly one of the experiences of all time. I'll say that much. One thing I'm kind of sad about is not having done any rallying, but it's because it wasn't necessary. But maybe if I had done some rallying here and there to shake things up, maybe then, you know, I would have been less worn out of the game. Like, there really is such a thing as too much of a good thing, and I think it's something that really applies to this game. Kinda ended on a bit of a wet fart, this challenge, but I guess that's just how it goes sometimes. Alright, I'll take out the turbo for the last bit here. Holy crap. This feels slow now. Hey, we did it. Oh, God, I'm so relieved. I am just relieved, man. G. Another NSX. Wow. Hey, what do we get for all amateur? I actually don't know. Ah, you got this one. Nice. That's actually a nice one. I feel like that's kind of the cover car of the game. It probably isn't, but I feel like that's the main car of this game. And here we are. The second credits. I don't think I've ever seen those. Very nice, very nice. Yeah, getting to this point is a grind. And getting through all the professional stuff is even more of a grind. Hey, this game definitely could have done with less events, which is a weird thing to say. So yeah, can you beat Gran Turismo 3 without buying cars? Hell no! Hell no! Should you attempt it anyways? Hell no! Absolutely not! Never do this! This challenge was just pure pain. Starting it was pain. The mid part was kind of okay. You're just kind of grinding out events regularly. It's not super challenging. And then the end, you just kind of have to deal with this, like, you know, desperation and, you know, coming to terms with the fact that doing this is just not feasible. In fact, that's not even possible because you can't buy a Mercedes. And also, I want to apologize to my editors for having to go through this, man. God. This is easily the most painful challenge I've done. Like, I've done no upgrades in this game, which was already painful and I think also not possible. I don't think I beat it. Only used cars in Gran Turismo 4, which was also painful, but at least kind of fun and interesting. This was just pain. This was just pain. But if you are okay with just doing the main events, which is basically the 2 Gran Turismo World Championships and the Dream Car Championship, and maybe the Polyphony Cup 2 if you want to do that, then maybe this is doable. Oh, I'm so exhausted. This is the first challenge that genuinely broke me, I think. Alright, I'm glad I'm done. Cheers, guys. I think it is time for the Escudo. Since the game broke me, I will now break the game. Okay, so we have to kind of get to a mill. In order to do that, I will have to sell a bunch of my cars first. Car dealer, Japan, Suzuki, Escudo, hello. Come to me, come to me. So we're definitely gonna have to put max upgrades into this thing, as well as a oil change. That much is already clear. There we go. I don't have enough money for that. Okay, I'll sell another car. You can go. I mean, that's kind of ridiculous. 1800 horsepower. Can be performed by tuning your car's downforce to create lift at the front end. So is this already set up? Okay, in that case I can just copy the settings then. Front downforce to the lowest possible level and rear downforce to the highest possible level. Active stability, yeah, okay, obviously want to turn the assists off. Oh my god, dude. Honestly, the most important thing is that we can glitch out of settle. I forgot that you want to do this in settle. I mean, we could try it out right now. That does not sound healthy at all. Oh yeah, I don't have steering anymore. Yep, there it is. There it is. There it is. Oh, there it is. Oh, let's go. Yep, this is definitely working. I think the American Championship should have Seattle, and I don't think it has any entry requirements. There we go. We want to actually glitch out of Seattle in order to achieve maximum acceleration. And this is basically how you do it, right? Like, you're gonna line up, and with enough speed, you're gonna hit that corner here, like that. And once you're out, you're just gonna follow the road and you're gonna go zoom. Apparently this glitch is really hard. I don't know if I can do it, but I'll try. This car accelerates so much faster than the one in the video, man. I also just want to say this might not even be possible on the emulator, but I'm gonna give it a try anyways. Okay, that's still way too far to the left. Damn it. Like, I think this is one of those pixel perfect glitches, you know? Although it already seems pretty correct. I mean, I'm way faster than the guy in the tutorial. Oh! Okay, save. No! Yes! Dude, third try, man! Okay, let's go, dude. Yo! Freedom! Oh my god! We're finally doing it, man. The game broke me, and now I'm breaking this game, man. Look at the dot on the map. Look at it. Look at it. And we are a goal. Let's go. Look at the... Oh my god, look at the speed. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. Yes! Oh, the audio, man. The audio, dude. My oil. My odometer. What is happening? Oh my god, how's the game still working, man? Bloody beautiful. I want to see a replay, but like, look at this. This was beautiful. Bam! And we're in! And see now, the camera is just so confused. Like, we're not seeing what's going on anymore. But there we are. And then we lift it off. And... Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. And we're gone. Jesus, what a death. That is the death of a car, man. That must be what it's like to enter a black hole, dude. And that's all the camera is seeing. That is scary. Especially the race just continues. As if nothing happened. Okay, I've heard enough. I've seen enough. I've heard enough. That's about it. Oh, man. Christ already. Okay, glad we did that. Check the mileage on the car. Good idea. Yeah? I mean, engine's still going strong after over 4 million kilometers. It's very impressive. Yeah. So yes, sadly it's not quite possible to reach the end of the game with only prize cars. Which was a frustrating conclusion to come to after struggling this much. But alas, I'm glad I managed to get this far and become a better driver along the way. Thank you for watching, especially my patrons and YouTube members for supporting my content, and James for editing this video. A special shoutout goes out to Sydney Shujini, Tyler49877, Buttermania, Chris and Kit, Johannes Mellis, Tommy, and 0567. What are some other challenge ideas you'd like me to try? Let me know in the comments below. Until then, I hope you have a great rest of your day. Take care.